They don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. The starting 11 on your screen now, and the one we discuss is Torrey Smith.
You would do worse than to just call long pass plays and throw it to Torrey Smith. He can certainly take the top off of any defense.
They'll try to throw here. Gabbard. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
No surprise at all that a Penn State linebacker named Paul Posluszny usually leads his team in tackles.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Gabbard from the gun on 3rd down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Oh.
And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. On the sneak, it's Gabbard. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
We often hear analysts talk about a quarterback's wingspan, almost like a forward in basketball. But here's where it pays to have a long reach. They find a slight opening and are able to stick the ball forward to pick up first downs.
Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Again, it's Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Denver. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Gabbard pushing forward. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
Gabbard to throw this time. Nowhere to go.
No, that's not a fumble.
And look out,
That's
I
getting
think he's going to
challenged.
go. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
There's nothing to challenge.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll
Oh,
have 2
wow.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this is up and good. The score now
All right.
7-0 Jaguars.
Oh, dude. No. That's depressing.
So here's the kickoff now as
That was
he'll
a
get
good
it again
drive.
following that fumble return
I
for
was
a
doing
score.
everything I could. I mean,
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
oh well. Can't get too low, can't get too high. Came back the last time.
They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Gabbert gives this one off to Hyde. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
Oh, no.
Picked off by the linebacker.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
6 right there, those linebackers.
49ers.
Short throws come, those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch
If you just had 2 defensive touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
You didn't even get the ball.
I haven't even touched the ball.
Jaguar football
Really?
as we begin quarter number 2. So we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
Wait, have I even touched the ball?
No. No, you haven't.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
But see, when you do, you're not going to be in any kind of groove.
That's fielded in the end
Yeah, I know. That's why I need.
That's
That's why I need my touchdown.
And
D
with the new
touchdowns.
rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The 49ers offense now. They
Ooh, I
work
like
their
the
way
name of this
back
play.
onto the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back.
None of that option shit.
He lost 6 there on
Yeah,
the first
that's
down
not.
play.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second down, Gabbert.
Oh,
Into a double team, and it's
Oh,
intercepted.
man.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the
All
football.
well, you get to do a play.
Here we
When a
go.
team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
On second down, here's Yeldon trying to run inside, but nothing there. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd down now following the run.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they...
Nowhere to escape.
I don't know if you heard that.
Down.
No.
Glenn Dorsey in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Jags send out Brad Nortman to punt. Back deep, Jeremy Curley. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Gabbert to throw it.
Oh, you
And it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, is the target. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Yeah, safety.
To disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, he's definitely in danger, and this time it cost him 2 points.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gerald Hodges in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On second down, here's Bortles. To the side. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Bortles nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Fuck Nuggets.
Eric Armstead with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Brad Nortman now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
Yeah, they do.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
All right, I got to ask you, these color rush jerseys, are you more of a traditionalist? A lot of people are going crazy over these things. What do you think?
I used to be a strict traditionalist, but I can't help it. There's some that really grab my eye, and I'm going to start with Seattle.
I like Seattle.
I can't help it. I remember them wearing a similar shade of jersey once against the Bears years ago. I actually did that game. They're kind of bringing it back in this color rush deal. What about you?
I definitely like Seattle. I like Tennessee's. I like that lighter blue head to toe. It's a really sharp look.
I'm loving Denver in the all-orange. As you might imagine, I'm kind of partial to the orange thing. I like that. I love Arizona in the black. And the Raiders have those silver letters again. Kind of the Raiders of old.
First down, Gabbert over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And that leads to a San Francisco first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Gabbert. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Again, it's Gabbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2.